Yeah! Snake. Penis.
I'm searching and I'll melt into you.
Okay.
But you're so supreme.
Penis eater.
I give my
I love your brother, that's for you.
Snake.
in my time.
They just don't make games for this anymore, do they? You know, the funniest thing is it's made by a Japanese bloke, which makes it even funnier because it's like it took a Japanese bloke who loved watching, you know, these kind of. It does kind of show its age a little bit, doesn't it? Because it's like sometimes you gotta appreciate that. It's like when you watch like old stuff from the 90s, 2000s, whatever. It's like the people who made those games or that media are probably in their 30s and 40s, which means they probably. Or is some motherfuckers actually is using fireworks in a day. I'm not even kidding. Sounds like I'm in like a let's say a certain place in the world. But anyway, it's interesting. I am enjoying it. It's just like well, I don't know. There's nothing new, and that's fine. Because it's almost like this is what we're seeing now. It's like people are actually like pissed off at Final Fantasy, and I'm a little bit on that side because I don't like this like bullshit they've done where they kind of like mess with the story a bit, and it's just like I don't know. It probably would have been a bit more powerful if they kept it because they like. Most of like what makes Final Fantasy good is kind of like how they slow burn Sephiroth in the game. So like you don't even like see him in Midgar. I think that's right. You see. Oh, I might be wrong. I think you do see him. Okay, you see him like maybe for a bit when you're in getting Red X out, but if that, and then he stabs Shinra soldier, the Shinra President Shinra, but like I don't think you see him, and they just changed it. They just made it so like in the new one, it's like Sephiroth's just, if you see him like, in the first like 10 minutes of the game, or like the hour of the game, when you're like, I can't remember what's happening, but Cloud's like in all this fire, and so you're just trying to navigate through this burning building. You see him there, and you're just like, okay, so there's no mystery now. And then it's like, the scaling of the power is just much more impressive as well, because like, the real time you sort of see him is, yeah, it's not until you get to Calm, and then you're like telling the story about you as a young cadet or rookie, and then you get to see through the mechanics of the game just how broken and really powerful it is, because like your character just hits like this dragon and it does like 13 damage or something like that, and then it just does this like flamethrower attack. It'll just kill you, Cloud, instantly, and then Sephiroth will just probably block it, and it just misses him. And then like he'll just immediately like do a slash, just a normal slash move, and it just like does like something like 4,800 damage. Just like wipes out the dragon. And like you've never done something like that. Like probably at that point in the game, you might have done maybe like maybe 1,000. If you're like, I don't know, you're Cloud and you just like have like Clim Hazard, where you have at that point, and it's just like wham something. But for like, yeah, Sephiroth to just like have a normal move, and like the great thing is as well, it's like it's not unattainable because you do eventually get to that strength, and by the time you actually do go to like fight him at the Northern Crater, your character, if you're playing the game normally, I don't care if you're doing speedrunning or whatever, but like, you probably should be able to do that kind of damage. But in the remake, it's just like, they just got rid of all of that, so it's like, you play that part in the start of the second game, and they do a fun enough job. It's just stupid, because it's just like, they've gone to the effort of programming like a playable Sephiroth model, and it's just like, again, it's just like, it would have been fun if they could have just maybe you could have had him as a character, or you could just write that in. Even if it's just something really shit, like he's just an android and he's just like completely like 100% just looks like something shit like that. I don't know, because it's just like he was like really fun to play as, but then you only get to play as him for like. And it's like they've programmed him so he's going to use all of like the he seems to have limit breaks around him, and he had like, he could use summons, he could use like magic spells and shit. It's like, yeah, had him as a character. Same with Zack. So again, like you get to play as Zack, and he's like a really interesting character. And I'm not even kidding, you play as him for like 2 fights. So they went to this effort of just like, well, that's not strictly true, because I think you fight him like for, because this is the shit thing. They've just turned it. They just turned it into like some artistic bullshit where they're allowed to just kind of like change whatever, and they can just use this mirror of it's a different timeline. So for example, there's like bits that have just been changed, because when you go into Calm, and then you come out of Calm, and you're going to, I think, Mount Coral to then get to the Golden Saucer, you have to travel through like an old Mako reactor, and this all does happen and it's like you go to this like where is it called, like the village where Zack is from, which is like, in the game I didn't realize it was meant to be like some tropical like forest or something like that, but then like this game they turn it into basically just like a tropical, and it looks really impressive, I'm not gonna lie, but it's just like, I'm just like, why? It's just weird, because it just puts so much focus of you just being in this town, and it's like, I know that the reality is with like, because like the game was just made where it was like, I don't want to sound like I'm taking away from it, but like if you were building a town in Final Fantasy VII, all you would need to do, and I'm saying this like very liberally, but compared to what you got to do today, all you need to do is you just draw like a really good oil painting, because they're just all oil drawing. I can't remember, like not oil necessarily, but they're just like very, very realistic like drawings. It's like an old trick they used to do with like to save on memory, and it does give it a really nice look, because you just can't compete that they're just iconic pieces of just like all. They're not even like necessarily like paintings. I think it's just, sometimes they're using like the 3D rendering of the. But it just looks very stylized. But the disadvantage is you just can't go first person. There's no other like. You have to see it in that isometric view. So then, yeah, it's like in the game, it's like if you're gonna have to go to the effort of like rendering a whole fucking village, they're gonna like, make it you stay there and do stuff. But it just feels like, for example, that just being there. Hey there, why do you have an X next to your name? Are you been banned? I don't ban anyone. Yeah, it's like you just spend so much time in like that village, and you just like end up like, I don't know, it's just a waste of time. Well, it's just the pacing, I'd say, is like really awkward, because it's like they've got one more game to come out, and it's like I will probably buy it, and it's actually kind of sad, because it was like, I was really liking the Rebirth, the Final Fantasy VII remakes, and like I actually bought the PS5 because I specifically wanted to play it, and it's like, I don't know if I'm going to go back to it. I I don't know. I mean, the other annoying thing as well is like I don't know how it's going to work in terms of are they just going to be assholes and are you going to have to play the game again and start again from like. I guess they'll put you on level 60 because the whole point is to I guess go up to like 99. But I don't know. It's just don't know. Like what set pieces are left? You've got like the snowboarding part. You've got a submarine part that could be quite fun. If they can put the super, and that's why it's annoying because the best shit happens in the last part of Final Fantasy VII. You get all the coolest like specials. You get all of your coolest weapons. You're gonna get all the coolest like end game summons and magic and shit. And I think that's just why. It's just I feel like buying the second game of a trilogy. I just feel blue ball. I just know that I just know. It's different if I didn't know what was coming up, but I know what's coming up, and that's what pisses you off more. It's because I know like what I'm going to be looking for, and it's like you got to wait another like 5 years for them to make it. But then I'm just saying like the foil of that is this. It's verbatim. This is just like an exact carbon copy of the game. I'm actually pretty sure that they probably didn't get new voice acting. I'm pretty sure this voice acting sounds like the original one from the third game. I'd be very surprised if David Hayer and everyone came back to do all this, but I just everything about it is just like the every single movement they're making almost it's like one for one, and it's like there's a little bit of I suppose genius to that because you got to think well they've had to render the models and do it, but it's almost like it's freaky how like it is just almost like a scene for scene. Everything that even like when like Sokolov game comes out like and he's doing like all the like martial like he's doing like all this like cringy martial arts shit. I was like that just looks exactly the same. The dialogue is everything I can remember as well. It's just like Snake looks a bit weird. I didn't want to mention it, but he does look a bit different. I don't know if he looks a bit more like not soft. I felt like, but I think that's just the way this engine has kind of been done. I think he just looks a little bit more like, and I know it's gonna sound stupid, but more like Solid Snake. Because I think like, even though yeah he's like a perfect clone obviously, but environmental factors are gonna impact like the way that they are. But I just felt like Jack just. Because Jack is like the main, he is the original. Like Snake and Liquid, they're clones. And then Solidus as well, he's meant to be like a clone of... I can't remember what his deal was. I think he was cloned first and he was hidden in the backgrounds, whereas like... Or it was something like he is an absolute complete replica, whereas like Solid Snake is only meant to be the good genes of the boss. I don't know how they're able to work with whatever that is out. And then Liquid's just meant to be all the recessive genes. But for some reason, like Liquid doesn't end up becoming like a homunculi in a test tube. He somehow does end up they both end up becoming very like intelligent, very dangerous individuals. So it's like Liquid even, but then I'm probably wrong with that because it's probably like I can't remember. It's really difficult to actually like be like if you said to me, can you explain to me like Metal Gear Solid story? I could give you like probably like a very general answer, but I think there's only like a couple of genuine people who will be like the proper lore heads who could give you like the absolute. Because I feel like you and me saying like Liquid had the recessive genes, I feel like there's probably a retcon somewhere where they actually reveal that he was actually more powerful than Snake or something like that, like in the fourth game. It's just kind of, do you know what I mean? Because I can't remember every single nuance that happens. It's like if someone said to me, "What is Ocelot? What's his story? What game?" Because he's in every single Metal Gear Solid game. I'm pretty sure he is in every single Metal Gear Solid game. Not including like I don't know the Game Boy one. I've never played it, but I think in all of the ones that Kojima's, like, where he's obviously been a character where Kojima's involved, he's been in every one. Metal Gear Solid 1, he's in it, obviously. Revolver Ocelot 2. Yeah, Liquid Ocelot. 3, this one, he's obviously, you know, him as the Russian soldier. 4, he again, he's Liquid Ocelot again, but older. 5, he's like Phantom Snake's right-hand man. I can't remember the other games. Snake vs. Monkey. I mean, I like how it does say extreme, because I don't know what I'll get for that. It's like I might try European Extreme, and I'm only going to say that because I'm basically doing European Extreme as far as I'm concerned. But my only condition to that is I'm not doing it if it's like the bullshit where it's like your game gets deleted. I can't do that. I'm sorry. It's just once you're doing that, it just becomes it's not fun for me. I'm just going to be too on edge. It's like I'll tell you what that feels like. It's like when you do one of those games where you've got like the little stick and you've got to like thread it through the electric maze if you touch the side. It's like just like that because it's like that's why I didn't want to do it with Dead Space, because the problem with Dead Space is they've got like a lot of quick time events, I suppose, where there's like loads of these like moments where like you just get like grabbed by one of these like monsters that's slowly like dragging you into something. I'm not even kidding you. Like when I was playing that on hardcore mode. So that's not as hard as the version I would be doing, which again, if you die, it just deletes your save. But in this mode, it's like, yeah. So it's just like I was on the hard mode, the hardest mode you could do before, because you had to unlock. No, you didn't have to unlock it, but I just said I'm not doing it because of this reason. I'd get like. I wouldn't even get a tenth of the way through the game. I'd probably just get killed by like the second or third enemy, and I'll just be like, "Fuck this! I'm not gonna do it." Like you'd have to know everything and know all the like triggers and all the enemies where they're gonna go. Because again, there's just a lot of like scenes where you can just die. It like if you stand in the wrong place, you can die. There's a few things in the game where I just swear, like if you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time and like something gets you, you're just fucked. So to do it, I think to do it on hardcore mode, there's like some caveats. So you need to. I can't remember if you can do it in New Game Plus, because I didn't check by clicking on New Game Plus to see if it lets you select your thing. So if you can do it on New Game Plus, and let's say you played the game 10 times before, and you had a save where it was like your character just had all of the guns, because every time you play a new game, all of the mod kits, or I can't remember, rigs, or I can't remember what they call them. They all you can get them again, and I think there's like 50 in the game. So every time you complete the game again, you keep your already powered up guns. So I think I basically maxed out the plasma cannon, the one that like the main one. So you just basically do the assault rifle, and just before you know it, you'd have all your guns at like 100%. And I think you can probably buy like DLC stuff as well. I think like some of the DLC weapons are just like really broken. I'm pretty sure I do remember I had 2. I got some kind of DLC pack, and it came with like 2 super weapons. One was just like a really powerful like whatever the shotgun thing is, it just shoots like a big flash of light, and it just fucks with it. It was like a really powerful version of that, and then I think it was like was it the plasma cannon, or it was like a different assault gun, but they were really good. So if you had all of that, and then you went on that mode, yeah, and also you just had an absolute abundance of cash, then you could do it, because you'd have the rig kits to be able to buy just like large health kits. So you'd have like the full rig, all the weapons. You could do it then, but that's the thing. I'm not gonna do it if I got to do all that. If you're gonna do it from like the get go, and you're like on your starting pistol, and that's why you die. It's like I always say to people, it's like a lot of games like that. It's like a learning curve. A game actually becomes a lot easier once you get further in, because you just end up like accruing loads of like shit. And just the difference of having like a couple of guns, but at least you've got like a couple of guns with different ammo. That makes so much difference than just having one gun where you've got one type of ammo if you don't have enough. Pretty fucked. Because I don't think I've been caught yet. It depends what you mean by caught, because I don't know if it means like when they've called in to the HQ and then like HQ have responded and been like, and then actual NPC guards come and they know where you are and start shooting at me. Because I don't think I've done that, but they've definitely seen me in the sense of. But I don't think that counts. Like, and I think that would be like that in real life. Like if I was like breaking into like some facility and I saw a guard and he saw me and he's like, "You there," but like no one else hears him and I subdue him and take him out. As long as he doesn't wake up and tell people, then that doesn't matter. But that's the problem. It's like when I'm playing this, I'm trying to like work out have they like ironed out the bugs, because sometimes when you play shitty stealth games, and I think some of the earlier Metal Gear Solids were like that, like Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, like the PlayStation. It was just like when when one guard just gets alerted instantly, it's just all the other guards, because it's just shitty AI, just immediately just become like alerted, and they just instantly start running to you, and like that's really shit, because sometimes the AI is not that good. Whereas sometimes you play like the more realistic versions of this. Like, I think 5 was really good at that. And it's like, if someone sees you, there's like, even if he like yells, there's like a little radius around him which will be able to hear in a realistic manner. It's just like everyone just immediately hears him. That sounds like Larry over there, but I better go in there and with my guns and I immediately shoot whatever I see, because I just know every bit. And that's what sometimes it's like. It seems pretty good. But yeah, I fought with Ocelot. He wasn't very difficult, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to sound like cocky, but he is not. I mean, he's not meant to be very difficult. That's the whole point. He's kind of testing you. So you're in the cave now. If I remember, that's what I mean. It's like this is because there's just nothing changed about it. I know, like, I'm pretty sure the cave you end up finding the Pain. Who's the? Is it the Pain? The guy with the bees? No. Oh, actually, I can't remember. I think it is, because, yeah, no, you fight the other guy, that's like the tree gecko dude. He's like, you fight him in like a sort of wooded area. You know what's really funny? It's like in a really like morbid sense. It's like it's my birthday tomorrow, and the government are hopefully going to send me 20 grams of weed. It's all medicinal, but it's just really funny because I just remember like, because the thing with me was like I always knew I actually was smoking weed medicinally. Um, because I've got like ADHD, I just use it as almost like a. Honestly, I'm not joking. Like, if you pick your poison with ADHD, because people are either gonna. There's three things people are gonna probably use: alcohol, obviously not good. Uh, the ADHD medication, and that is, I'm not even kidding. If you actually like, look what most ADHD medication is, it's just methamphetamine. Not even, sorry, not methamphetamine. It's just amphetamine. It's just usually like MDMA or like, well, not quite. It's a very weak version of it, but I was just doing research into it, and it is just like, and I remember again, like when I was like young, I used to like take MDMA, but I wasn't like taking it to go out clubbing. I was just like taking it to be normal. And loads of people were just like, "What's wrong with you? Like, why are you like just taking MDMA and just like gurning your face off and just playing video games?" And I was just like, I don't know. I don't feel like I don't. It's just it's almost like it's somehow still slowing my brain down, and I'm just able to like think rationally, and it's just fun, and it's like, wow, this is actually. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like it becoming normal, which just like felt like it felt interesting. It was like you just kind of like my brain slowed down to such a level where I was finally able to just like laugh at the stupid shit people. But the problem was the people I used to have to hang out with to like do this shit were like just again like the sad stigma with a lot of drugs is that there are people who can use them, and a lot of people like the very smart doctors and lawyers, they do drink lots and they do. Well, they probably do cocaine. I think a lot of rich people do cocaine because they just see weed as being like they probably do smoke weed because it's a lot less stigmatized. But yeah, they'll use drugs, and I think like a lot of people do poo-poo it a lot. But I just think it's because I think there's certain people who can use drugs because it's designed to I don't want to say the R word because I probably get bad, but like, slow your brain down. That's just basically what it is. The problem is some of the people who are using are people who are, without sounding horrible, just morons already. So if you're a moron who's got like an IQ of like 80 and you're smoking like crack or like, yeah, doing weed, and it's gonna, I'd say it drops your IQ like by like, I think, I'm not kidding, I'm not even like trying to be like, like, you know, blasé, but I think alcohol generally can like drop your IQ by about 15 points if you get like pretty drunk. 15 to 20 points. So that's like a standard deviation. So that's like, I think if I do that, I can just about like get on to like, oh, I'm not gonna come on this, but anyway, but like in weed, I think that can do another 10 or 15. I haven't really done it. It's like I haven't mixed. I don't do any other drugs now. I actually haven't touched MDMA for like, oh god. Honestly, when was the last time I did do MDMA? It was a long time ago. Honestly, it would have been probably like. There was a time where like I think my mates came up to London, so there you go. That's already a sign. And then we went to Comic-Con, and I think I remember I went into Southampton. Oh shit, what was like where I live, and I bought some pills off like some guy. But like that was like, we're talking, this is like 2016, 17, I think. Because I didn't have any while I was with my ex. I did cocaine with her. I didn't like cocaine. I really don't. I do not see the full appeal to that. But they do say that with people with ADHD, that they don't like it. People they don't like it because it makes people like quite edgy. So I think like cocaine to normal people makes normal people feel like they have ADHD. This is probably what it is. So they love it because it's like, whoa, my brain is firing like insanely quick, and this is when the neurotypical people start to feel like, you know. But I think if you've got ADHD and you do it, you just become like, you become like an asshole, I think. Like, I felt like that's what I did. I just became very like arrogant. Like I would just be like, I'm talking to people, but like I just felt like if they weren't funny, I would just say like, this is not very funny, and I'd just like literally just walk on to like somewhere else, or I'd change the conversation. It was like that. But I think that's the problem, is you've just got like too many idiots who are just using it, and that's the problem. Because there's like a funny, it was not funny, but there's like an interesting, I don't know, like, I guess it is a manga. And I really respect the Japanese, because some of the shit that they come out with is just nuts. There's like an anime, and manga, sorry, I might even have the name wrong now. But I think it was called something like Super Heaven. And my friend, and he was like a proper druggie. Like he'd done like some like, I don't know if he'd done like crazy. I haven't done any like proper psychedelics. I've done mushrooms, but they had a really weird effect. They just did not make me have any hallucinations at all. I think the mushrooms for me just reset my brain chemistry, because they say that's what it does for some people. Because like for me, I was like, I wasn't having any like, you know, where they say you're gonna have like, I'm not even trying to like sound like hard or anything like that, because I wouldn't say I took a lot, because the guy who sold them to me, I mean, considering it was the first time for me, but I probably didn't take it very much, because he kept joking. He was like, just take the whole bag now. I was like, well, kill me, well, I was like, no, it's not that much. Which it wasn't, because I think I only gave him like 40 quid for it. And I think I just remember just eating like one of the mushrooms per day, and they were just kind of like, how can I say, they were just really powdery and white. The thing I really liked it. I generally eat that as if it wasn't a psychedelic mushroom. I really eat it. It was really nice. Like, people complaining about how sick it is, but I think those are just people who just don't like mushrooms. But if you like mushrooms, they were really tasty. They just were like really earthy and kind of like chewy, and just kind of like, I was actually kind of just enjoying like eating it. But I wouldn't say I had any like, yeah, it was just, I'd say like for me it was more just like my heart rate increased, my pupils felt flushed, and I felt like I was just a bit more jittery, but not like in a state of like urgency or panic. And I would say like everything just kind of had like a halo bloom on it in terms of like lights. And I think there is actually like an eye disorder which it has that. It's like where everything just has like a bloom around it, but it just, or I'll tell you what, do you know, like if you've ever gone swimming, and I used to do this all the time, I used to open my eyes on the water. But like if you're swimming in fresh water, or even in like the sea, or actually it's not really the sea, but technically if you're swimming, like if you're in the bath and you do it, there's no problem. It's just because when you do it, obviously in like a swimming pool, it's got chlorine in it, so your eyes just sting. But I used to just do that, and like my eyes would just be like stinging when I came out. But then like, yeah, if you looked at any lights, everything had like a rainbow around it. That's kind of what I'd explain it was like for me. So it wasn't, nothing was moving around, no delirious shit like that, nothing at all. Which I'm not gonna take that way if people say they have that, but I'm just giving you what I had. Again, probably because I've got like ADHD and like autism, so it's just like my brain's already like not functioning. Because I'd say like you probably get like, in my opinion, I feel like you've got like brain type A and brain type B, and I just feel like people who have brain type B, there's like a whole different like of way drugs affect them, I think. In my honest opinion, and that happens anyway. You know, you get like the people where it's like, do you know what I mean? I'm so casual with just weed, but I'm just like so aware that just like there's so many people. Like for example, if like my brother just was like, if I just said to him, "Do you want to have a bong?" I just gave him one. It probably ruin him if he actually, even if he could smoke it. Like I shoot it from a bong, like he'd probably look at me and be like, "Oh my god!" Like, he'll try and like take it. He'll probably start spluttering loads. He'll probably like really, really like dirty. Like, I remember like when like you haven't smoked weed for ages, or you first do it, and someone gives you a bong, you're trying to look cool, and it's the most fucked. It takes a while to like get used to it. Probably be fucked. Everyone remembers, I think, the first time I got high, and I do remember like just how fucked like I was. I think like I can remember it more recently because I went on like when I was like with my ex-wife, I went on like a hiatus because I just didn't smoke weed with her at all. She was like so anti-weed. It's like that's like the really funny thing as well, just about like if we want to go on to like. I could open up a whole channel about modern women, but again, I have to keep things nice and happy. But anyway, it's just funny, like, all of my ex-partners were just so against me smoking weed, and I even remember, like, shouting with, like, not even my ex-wife, but just, like, my ex, or my, like, high school sweetheart, who I was with for, like, 10 years, and she caught me, like, smoking weed, and I was like, what is the actual problem? You do realise, like, I'm not even kidding, I think I even said, like, this... something as like hyperbolic as, and this would have been in like 2016, yeah, so like 2026 is the 10th anniversary. I said like, you do realize in a decade I'll be smoking this and it'll be completely legal, but you're gonna have a problem with it now. I'm not even kidding. I probably did. I feel like I did say something like as obnoxious as that, but like, guess who's right? But then yeah, it was just like. So for her, she was just like, I don't want you smoking it because it's illegal, and it's like, great, and it's like, so you just won't let your husband, your boyfriend who you've been with for like 10 years, just have one vice that just kind of, he's telling you helps him out, helps him sleep. He's got a stressful job in London, but you can't, and that's just a problem with modern women. It's just, you'd feel like if you had a woman from like, before social media, she'd probably be like, she wouldn't know her options. She'd be like, oh, I don't really know what to. But because they know that they've got social media, and she just goes on like Instagram. She's probably got a couple of like bachelors already. Like, just leave him. He's a disgusting weedhead. Leave him. You can stay in my lovely pent, and that's what's happening. And he's just like, fine. Yeah. So it's just. One of the most interesting things, right, is my ex's family were really smart. Like, there's no doubt about it. They're full of doctors and lawyers. They were of a particular ilk, which most people don't like, but they're very smart. But anyway, she had a great uncle. So that was her. Yeah, I gotta be careful here. So it's her grand. So it would have been my ex-wife's grand's brother, called Great Uncle Stuart. I don't think that doxes him. But anyway, this guy was like very wealthy, but he kind of like, I felt like he earned it like probably like the most, almost like the most. It's not really the most legitimate, is it? But the most like. Balls to the wall way. He basically was a professional poker player and chess player, but in a way, I guess they kind of almost, you can see like the sort of. So he obviously was a very intelligent bloke in the sense that both of those games require like a lot of not only like knowing, I suppose, the cards as much, but reading people as well, because especially poker, where you're like a lot of poker games you can win just by having shit hand, but just being good at like reading people. But I don't know if he's still alive, but he's very old. But anyway, he's not. I'm not gonna like fluff him up as much as like what Andrew Tate does, where he said his granddad's like a grand chess master. Like, he wasn't that high up. He was like, I got to be really careful with this. I felt, because I looked at, I think he's like the third highest rank up. You get like the super grand chess champion, grand chess champion, and then it's like chess champion or something like that. Yeah, or whatever. He was like respected, but he wasn't like. I'm not gonna pretend he was like one of the top guys, but he's known and has a if you type his name in, he gets like like people have written articles about him, and he's known in the chess community. But anyway, he didn't make any real money from his chess games. He made it from the poker. He had a really nice place in Richmond. So I don't know people in London, but Richmond is like right by the river, but it's like right by like the nice entrance to the river. So it's just like a really nice like borough of like London. I don't know what's like now, to be fair, but you have to be very rich to live there. But I just know I met him a couple of times, and he is just like, because he's a genius. Though he's just very eccentric. He's just most normal people just think he's crazy because as most geniuses are. They're just normal people. They're just fucked. But I always just noticed he just never seemed to have any predilection or seemed to have any like interest in women, and that sometimes happens. And I now know why. It's just because. It's like with me, I just feel like the only interest a woman I have with a woman now is just sex. But all of the other stages to get to it is just not, in my opinion, the juice isn't worth the squeeze. What I'm even saying by that is just like in the sense that I don't even know, like the quickest transaction you could do is paying a prostitute, I suppose. But like I don't even want to pay money to have sex. That's how little like I think I need sex is, in the sense like I just got like other hobbies I can do, for example. I'm just more even like playing games. I just got much more fascination doing that. And I know that sounds really incel-y, but like I've got kids, so I don't really care. And this is the state of like what the dating market is, to be honest. Like I'm not gonna pretend like I'm by any means like the most perfect partner, absolutely not. But to say I'm like the worst compared to like if you look back and you see like some relationships where you have like fucking alcoholic husbands who beat their wives but they're still like with them, and I'm like, I'm not as bad as that. So like I can say like on the line I'm probably like further up in the top because like I've never actually been like physical with any woman, never done anything like SA wise, like sex. I'm a very unsexual person, really. Because like you said, I just like I don't know. In my opinion, I think I've always just been like that. It's like if you want to have it, like I always think like you just jerk off, and then once you've jerked off, you just I just lose all interest in it. But I don't know. I guess it's just down to every person. Some people they really like that sensation, but I just think that comes again with just like some people just don't have hobbies. I know that sounds really stupid because like the coolest people would just be like the millionaires who just lay in bed and just like fuck like a new woman every like couple of hours. But for me, it's like, actually, is that really, how cool does that get? Like okay, you can do that, I suppose. Yeah, you're having an orgasm and fucking a woman, but then it's like, is there anything else you do? And people would just say like, who cares? That's badass, but I just think it's more to life. I just think like I can draw, just cook something, just watch a shitty video, get high, just laugh and just have a great time. But if you need to like go to all these extremes to like have to like buy a Bugatti and just like drive around in a Bugatti, like fine, that's fine. Everyone's different, but I just feel like it's sad. Like some people are able to take a lot of pleasure and enjoyment out of things that I guess are cheaper, and some people have to go to the next level. But anyway. Ooh, 75. Oh, 5 bullets left, and one of them's for me. I don't know if there's going to be any guards down here. Yeah, it's just sort of like I bought the weed, and it's like it just sounds ridiculous. I'm saying that. How did I know that was going to be it? I mean, I'm nowhere going to get all more, but why not? Have a bit of false hope, right? Yeah, look, it's the crabs. It's a honey crab. I remember, like, I had a friend who was just obsessed with that. You know, like, this was, like, before the meme was around, where, like, you know, when your friend shows you something where it's, like, not funny. Like, this is, I know it sounds really cringe me even saying that, but honestly, like, I was before, like, even that existed. So I just had to endure it, and I had no, like, meme. Oh, I forgot shit goes off. Oh, I forgot. Can I throw this away? Shit. I just want to throw it away. How do I get rid of it? How do I use these cages? Seriously, like, where? Where is it? Like, I'm not even trying to be like. Yeah, I get that. Is it a weapon? No. It doesn't look very good.
Hey, this works.
Yeah, okay. It's a honey crab. I mean, to be fair, crab would be pretty safe. Now we're cooking. You get to see that beautiful Unreal Engine 5. I'm looking forward to that. Dig. It's a hunting crab. Yeah, he showed me it, and it was like some stupid flash animation. Cause like that was the rage back then. Cause that was the thing back then. And we tied an onion to a bill. Cause that was the rage back then. Like that just can't not look funny, can it? And he's like crab battle. That was it. There you go, you can find it. And he's like crab battle. And it's just like he like ends up getting fucked up. And he keeps calling up like one of the women, and she's just like useless. I don't know why you can't use your knife. I guess that makes sense. I can't like fault that too much. Thank you. Shit. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, bro. What? Go keep going. Oh boy. What the fuck? What's the point? Are you telling me to actually don't know? You idiot. Funny.
Pretty tasty.
It's nice, you just get to sit there and wait. Dicky do. So this is the magic hole, which I don't know what it is. Apparently I didn't go there. Excuse me? I beg your pardon? Oh god. Yeah, I was like... Grab battle. Yeah, it was like this. I already got it. Not quite yet, Holmes. Are these the one you usually Morgan?
Hey, this works.
It loves it. It's like his favorite food. Well, thank fuck I came back for this then. Okay, fine. That explains everything. I don't know how to get the cage. I'm sorry if that sounds really fucked. I don't know how to... Give my honor. I remember one of the most magical times. I think I was playing this. And I had like a good... Wait, what is this? Yeah, fine. Didn't explore this place very well. Do do do, snake eater. I like the Hellfire combat. It's cool. I kind of wish they stuck with it. Oh, I think you trank them. Now I get it. I don't know. You fucking idiot, you can't even hit that. You know what, you go fuck yourself, you little bat. More like babe. No. Dick eater.
Hey, this works.
Hey, I like this. Boss time, baby. I was wrong. Oh, and this is, yeah. Oh, yeah, I played this game with my friend.
We are the sons
And he was like really into this as well. And I think he just really enjoyed watching me play. He could super confident.
I am the pain.
Because like some of these characters are really ridiculous. Like this, like.
Guide you to a world of anguish beyond your imagination.
Can you imagine like this fight? Whoa! Instant nuke. Oh my god. Oh my god. How? What happened? What happened? Excuse me? Oh, I didn't want it. What do I do?
Is that all you got? Run away!
Ooh.
How am I supposed to even do anything? Look how much help. Dun, 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 dun. Why? No. That's not looking good, is it? No. No. Yeah, be fucking doing that. I'm not gonna have to hit you. Yeah. I don't know what to do. I'm really worried. I don't seem to have a... How do I get my health back? I just got beaten without dying. I get hit. Shooting through it. Oh man, this is so cool. What do I do? Oopsie. There's just no way I can win now. Yeah, because I can't. It's just gonna dead now. Damn.
Snake, what's wrong? Snake! Snake!
Fine. Alright. I think I know what to do now. For God's sake. Not really, no. I love that when I do it in the game. It doesn't work. What? What? What's happening? Just use the smoke grenade and it'll displace all of the walls. I used 2 smoke grenades and I'm in the same situation. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit, man. Yeah, look, look. Just use smoke grenades and trust me, it dissipates and makes the game so much easier. When I use the smoke grenades as well. Ah, bees, come back! Fucking bullshit, man. The worst thing is, as well, is I have to keep doing it. Every time I'm gonna redo it, I go like, fuck. I mean, I'm pretty much dead already. Dun, dun, dun. Why would you do that? But took too much of a beating. I don't even know what the fuck happened. Where did that go? Didn't even do anything. Oh my god. Forget about it, dude. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I probably played it before the patch. The patch is probably ruined it. me see. Uh-oh. Why is that? Time for you to taste some real pain. I love it. It's me shit at shooting in front of me. I'm just having a, fucking Bugsy Malone. I can't shoot him. Get shot, you little fuck. Get shot, you little fuck. Why? To this day, I don't know why I have to do that. Little pisshead. I mean, no, it didn't hit. Fell in the water. The game's always right. You shouldn't do it. You need to do it different. This is just fun. I really hate this game. Look at this. I just don't. How do I do it? I don't know if there's like a new patch or something, but whatever this bullshit I do is.